I'm here today to talk about the so-called representatives of the council who have been elected to represent us in this borough of Sutton. Now, we have a problem here on Lane with the actual traffic, heavy traffic, buses, lorries, cars, scooters, motorbikes, and what else? Some of the transport that comes up and down the lane is speeding. It hits the speed humps, which are absolutely useless, and they're shaking the properties on the lane. I decided to contact my local MP, Mr. Tom Brake. He never spoke to me. He sent me my information that I'd filled in on a form in his office to a said councillor. She then sent me an email telling me that the wrythe Lane is looked at least once a month as to damage on the roads or whatever. I sent her an email back saying what a load of tosh. She then said, I will put you in touch with another councillor. The councillor, I'll give him the credit, he came round, and when he knocked on the door and I answered, he said, before I start, I am not your councillor for this ward. I said, well, fair enough, but while you're here, would you like to have a look at the condition of the road and what the speed humps are doing? We stood out the front. He agreed with me. They don't do anything, do they? No, I said. He said, well, I will go away and I will speak to people and probably the councillor for my ward, and I will get back to you. That was about 5-6 weeks ago. I've never heard a thing since. I then went on to the Sutton Council site for highways, and I put a little complaint in there. They give me a so-called reference number. I've heard nothing. I then decided, well, all right, I'll find out the councillor for my ward. Sent him an email. I've heard nothing. Who are these people? This so-called Lib Democrats for the Sutton area. They do absolutely nothing. And the reason I believe they don't do nothing, or they fob you off with any little excuse, is because they control the whole borough and they sit round their table, and when people's complaints or questions come in, I think they sit there having a bloody good laugh. They're probably drinking coffee, tea and eating biscuits. You say, well, we can all go home in a minute, put your expenses in and we'll all be all right. But when it comes to them wanting you to vote for them, they're quick enough to either phone you up in the modern way, or they'll knock on your door, or they'll leaflet you. Vote for us, vote for us, vote for us. Well, I'm here to tell you, you are one lazy bunch. If I was a councillor, I'd be going round my ward on my bicycle. I'd invest in a bicycle and I'd ride round the streets looking at the conditions of things, looking at the rubbish in the road, speaking to people. You got any problems? Well, yes, we could do with some more policemen. The traffic's too fast. The condition of everything, the rubbish laying about. But do they, Eckers? They're too bloody busy with their bloody snouts in the bloody trough doing absolutely nothing. What has this bloody country come to when your representatives who are supposed to represent you don't do bugger all? I'm still fighting. I'll still be sending emails. I will have to have a long hard think to see which way I go next. Probably I might put a letter off to the Sutton Guardian, hoping they print it. Absolute waste of time, councillors. Or even use a way, as I've said, you're a lazy load of buggers. Can't be bothered with the people. But one day there's going to be a nasty accident out here on Green Wrythe Lane, and I'm sure the road will collapse and a bus will go down a bloody great hole. And I hope you lot, you hang your head in shame that a constituent has come to you and told you of the problem and you don't want to know. It's too easy to say with austerity there ain't no money in the pot. Well, there must have been money in the pot before bloody austerity. It's too easy to pass the buck. You lazy lot of nondescriptive people. Goodbye.